Hi everybody. You probably know me from my other videos. Anyway, it's Mike Meyer. Haven't been around for a while. Um, just wanted to let you know that I'm about to reach 2,000 subscribers, and make sure you're subscribed because two of the subscribers this time, because it's 2,000, will win a boat caster. This is a gadget that I made about 20 years ago, and I sold some of them, but I still have some in stock. I don't try to sell them any longer, so now I'm going to give them away. So anyway, subscribe. You'll get two things out of it. I'll subscribe to your channel, and I'll put you on the list of my subscribers. And as soon as I get 2,000 subscribers, I'm going to pick two and send each of you a brand new in the box boat caster, free of charge. No shipping or handling. Anyway, I've been busy. I did something crazy the other day, a while back in October 25th actually. I purchased an old, decrepit log cabin on a lake. I guess I'm getting a little bit too old to be camping and trying to look for a lakeside campsite. And once I got a pull behind trailer, I couldn't take my bass boat. And anyway, make a long story short, I always wanted to live on a lake, so I bought this old log cabin. It was made just to be, it was actually being used only in the summertime. Somebody had put a bathroom in it years ago. It has an outhouse behind it, and evidently they were blowing out the lines every winter, and it looks like maybe they failed to do it quick enough one or two winters and busted the lines in it. There's been some plumbing done on it, and somebody's installed some electricity in it. So I'm going to try to finish the job. The inside was just ugly as, actually the whole thing's pretty ugly. But it's a log cabin, and mainly it's on a lake. So I'm going to make a whole series of videos of me getting this thing first off so that I could work on it this winter. I had to kind of winterize it, if you will. I'm still working on that. You can only do so much outside when it's cold. So I'm basically heating the cabin and the outside right now. But I'm hoping that this next couple of days it's going to get up into 50, up around 50. So I think I can go and start chinking it. It's not the log cabins that they used to build back with an axe. Most of them just piled up logs and then stuck mud and chinking in between the logs, you know. But this one actually has the logs. Somebody had planed them off flat, stuck them together. You can see years ago they had put some kind of caulk or stuff in there. I'm not going to call it chinking because it's not very thick, very wide. But it's all, you know, after 70 years it's dried up. And I know from being in that cabin when there was 40-mile-an-hour winds the other day that there's leaks between those logs. So I bought a whole bunch of caulking, and hopefully in the next couple of days I can caulk the windiest side of the cabin to save some of my energy bill. There is no wood stove in it at the moment, and I'm going to wait until I get it inside finished before I put a wood stove in it. Anyway, I don't have time. It's October. Now it's January. It was October when I got it. I've been working on it off and on up until now. Now it's like January, what is it, the 8th of 2020. By the way, Happy New Year. And it's a good New Year because I'm going to soon have a cabin on a lake. I'm not going to be on the lake by myself. There's other cabins there. But this is the only log cabin. So I'm really kind of excited about it. I'll be able to just walk out my door and walk a few feet and jump in my boat and go fishing anytime I want. So stay with me. Keep watching my videos. You're going to see a lot of videos. I'm going to be doing a lot of weird things. I have the first video I'm going to show you here right after I talk to you is me trying to get the pump house where they installed a pump on the outside of the house, and they built a little shanty over it. I tried to winterize it so I could keep that warm enough that it wouldn't freeze. And so far, the coldest it's been is 10 above zero. I did kind of freak out when I knew it was going to get that cold, so I stayed the night there. And I monitored the temperature in the pump house. It never got below 45. I'm heating it with a 100-watt normal light bulb. And I've got another backup light bulb on a heat sensor to come on if that other bulb either can't keep up or blows out or something. So anyway, that's what I'm doing. I'm kind of going, just kind of winging it as usual. So you're going to get to see me trying to refinish the walls and do plumbing, electrical, painting, uh, just all sorts of things. Designing. Uh, it's pretty crude inside. I'll be putting in insulation in the attic. There's no insulation in it whatsoever. The only insulation I saw was where somebody stuffed insulation in the pipe coming out of the chimney when they must have taken out the oil stove. I think at one time it had a fuel oil stove in it. So this summer I'll probably put a stove in it and get ready for next winter. But until then, I'm going to be heating it with just little electric heaters and trying to get by. So come on with me. It'll be fun. I'll be wearing a jacket most of the time. Right now, I'll tell you how cold it is. It's about 35 degrees right now. I'm at home right now. I'm not at the cabin. And I'm sitting in my camper. I may be selling this camper. I'm not sure what we're going to do with it. I could legally park it beside the log cabin and use it, but I can't do it in the wintertime because it's not made for winter, just like the cabin isn't made for winter. So right now I'm just sitting in it to give me a quiet place where there's no wind or background noise. Okay? So stick with me, subscribe. Here's my video. See you later. I'm really happy that I'm getting ready to reach the 2,000 subscriber mark. Thanks again. Bye. Well, this is my water system that I bought with the house. And I looked into it the other day. There was a valve right here that was leaking. I went ahead and replaced that. And I noticed there was all kinds of light come through there. There's no back on this thing. They insulated the walls and then left the back open. So, yeah, bottom's rotted out. Instead of putting wood on there, they put some kind of plastic crap. Not sure what that's about. So I'm going to replace this whole thing today. I'm going to try to do it without leaving a big gap. They've got a new power supply right there. See that? They've got I don't know what the hell this is. So must be I don't know what that is. Looks like they've got I don't know. What the hell's down there? Oh, they're trying to keep it from freezing down there. Well, anyway. Like a heat pack or something. I don't know if that'll work. Looks like it's down there about 3 feet. So, thing is not on it. Everything's weird. So, I'm gonna get this top off of here. See if I can make something. It's like one time. No, that's just a brace. I guess it never had a hard back. Maybe tar paper or something. Setting at an angle. Okay, I made a pattern to go up against them logs. Now I'm going to cut it out of real wood and see what it looks like. Wish me luck. Well, this is the thing that was sitting over the well. They tried to insulate with a stench of that plastic. I've got that pieces of siding laying on the top of the cement. Let it cure. The water was running down the roof. Roof hasn't sealed down yet. But it was running down, dripping, and I didn't want it to erode it, so I've got that old siding laying there. Over here, I drug some of that plastic out from under there, and I'm going to try to kill some of these mice that are living under there before I get under there and start cleaning it out. So that's my mouse trap. That this is replace that. It's slightly bigger. Only this time I actually attached it to the house. Made a template, cut that as close as I could, and then now I got concrete there curing. Seal it up from the animals. Same way with that. There's concrete underneath all that. 3 bags. Cost about $10. So simple. These shingles were in the garage. And I mean, I came down to right to the wire. I double shingled the edge like I would a house, and when I got to the top and started running out, I was wishing I hadn't. These here are just kind of fake. Took all the pieces that were left. There wasn't any full shingles left, and cut off just the part that has the coloring, and then put roofing cement on it. And I got the brick sitting on there trying to let it glue. When it gets warmer out next spring, hopefully this will come down. Or if it gets warm again next week, I'll put a little extra glue on them and that black jack stuff and glue them down some more. Hopefully in the morning I'll have a bucket full of mice. So now, I found that axe over there. It was in that shed. I'm going to see if I can beat this thing apart. I really don't want to use, look, all my tools are... Well, now that that's done, I'm going to move on to the my window problem. I can't find any storm windows for this thing, so I'm going to have to build them. That'll be on my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.